Fishing in Atlas is an easy task that a lot of people seem to ignore in favor of just respawning in the nearest bed whenever they starve or have a vitamin deficiency. In order to fish in Atlas, you will need a fishing rod, which most people have the ability to build as you get it early in the survivalism tree whenever you learn advanced tools. A fishing rod can be crafted directly from your inventory, costing 50 fibers, 24 thatch, and 16 wood. If you examine your fishing rod, you'll see that it lists an ammo type of Saps. There are multiple types of sap in the game, and any of them function as a perfectly fine bait. Just drag whatever sap type you have in your inventory directly onto the fishing pole, and it will then be armed. You can fish in the sea at any depth, but I find I have better luck if I go to deep water. You don't need to go far offshore, but you do want to be in an area where there are some fish. As you can see, I haven't gone very far offshore. That's because I'm afraid of pirates, I don't know how to swim, and I'm in a company full of people blindly walking around with vitamin D deficiencies who desperately need me to return soon. As you can see, you normally can't equip the fishing rod. That's because in order to use the fishing rod, you need to be seated in a chair. If you're in a chair and you still can't equip your fishing rod, empty your toolbar from any other weapons and tools, and that should do the trick. Once you're seated with a fishing rod equipped, you can click to cast into the ocean. There's nothing else to do at this point except wait for a fish to bite. So long as you're half paying attention, hooking a fish shouldn't come as a surprise. You should see it swim up to the bait before it bites. Once you have a fish on the line, you'll be presented with a timed minigame that uses the same 9 keys as playing an accordion. Just quickly press each key when you're prompted to press it, and soon you'll have caught your fish. Fishing rods in Atlas differ from real-world fishing rods in that they instantly cut up and fillet the fish just as it goes into your inventory. Fishing is one of the easiest sources of calories and vitamin D in the game, and it gives you something constructive to do whenever you're on a long voyage at sea. Depending on where you are, the most difficult part may be finding the sap to use as bait. However, once you find some sap, it's easy to get a ton of it. Here we have some honey that we can harvest with a pick or an axe, and just this one deposit of honey is giving us more than 80 sap. Other types of sap include nectar, resin, or syrup, and here we'll be harvesting some gum by using a pick against this tree. If you're not sure that harvesting something will give you any sap, just stand nearby and press H and it will tell you what types of materials can be gained. Here we see that gum counts as sugar, which is another type of bait, and if we remove our sap from our fishing pole, we can drag the gum onto the fishing pole and see that it is armed. That's your bottom line up front. Please check out my other videos, and I'll see you on the high seas.